everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and I really hope you enjoy it. If you'll excuse my puffy hair, I am going for that inner India Batson look, and if you don't know who she is, check her out here on YouTube. She's a really awesome YouTuber, mostly does stuff about her hair, but well, she's mostly known for her hair, but she does other things which is really cool, and she's very open about her faith, which is something that I'm open about. Also, don't mind mess back here. Just ignore that. It's my son's bed. You don't pretend it's not there. Anyway, so today's video is going to be a tag that came out when I first started watching YouTube, which was obviously years ago. It's called My Perfect Imperfections. And what it is, you talk about 3 things that you're insecure about and 3 things that you like about yourself. You know, it's a good balance, and something that I think a lot of people struggle with is embracing their imperfections and not really accepting who they are. But this is kind of just be like, hey, I don't like this about myself, but that's okay because I like this about myself. It's a good balance so you're not just beating yourself up. Anyway, I'll go ahead and start with my insecurities. The first thing that I want to talk about is my hands. I feel like I have really, really big hands, like man hands. The problem I have is my palm is good proportion, kind of small, you know, not it's proportionate for my arm. But then when I do this, I have really, really long fingers. Like, it's just so awkward and odd. I, like, for my wedding day, I didn't want to take the pictures where you show your ring off, like, look at this cute little ring. Or even when I posted that I was engaged, like, I posted my engagement ring and I did this sort of like weird thing so you couldn't see how long my fingers are or big my hands are. You know, like when girls take those pictures for their nails like this, I hate those because I feel like, I don't know, my hands are just so big. It looks so awkward. I remember when my husband went engagement ring shopping, the lady there told him, or seen a picture of me, and she's like, oh, she's really small. She must have really small hands. And he was like, nope, she does not have small hands. This is her ring size. And she was like, oh, okay, so her hands aren't so small. Which my finger isn't like gigantic. It's a size 7, but I know a lot of women that are like a 5 or a 4. They just have like really small hands, and that's not something I have. So yeah, that's the first one. The second one is my nose. I don't like it. I feel like it's very large for my face, and I have like this little like hump thing going on, and that's something that I got teased about growing up, and I think that's why I am so insecure, because when I was bullied and made fun of, that was the main target that they pointed out or made fun of me about. I don't like taking profile pictures. I don't like when someone's standing next to me and they're looking at me when I'm talking. Like, I just feel like they're just staring right at it. And I know that's not the case, but yeah, that's just something that I'm learning to embrace and love. The next thing is my legs. I do not like my legs. They are chicken legs. Now, my family, most of them have nice thick legs and they look all good and like cute or whatever. Not me. I feel like my legs are so skinny, and it makes my foot look so big because my legs are so skinny. And no matter how much weight I gained, I always have these skinny little legs. Like, they just don't get thick. I recently lost like 30 pounds, and if you look at my before picture from like a few months ago or back in September when I first started my weight loss journey to now, my legs literally look the same. How stupid. I don't like to wear shorts because I feel like my legs are so skinny, or like certain dresses just don't look good because up here it looks like I'd have thicker legs, but I don't. They're just like skinny little things. Anyway, so yeah, those are the things that I am insecure about. And the things that I do love about myself, first is my hair. I love how thick my hair is. I love how voluminous it is. I love how naturally wavy it is. And I know a lot of women will go to salons to get that big puffy wavy look, and I could just get that naturally here at home without much work. When I was talking about India Batson earlier in my video, one thing that she talks about a lot is her hair, like the waves, and embracing what you have and what God gave you. Of course, I use product in it to enhance the look of it, but I love that my hair's not like too finicky. It doesn't take a lot to do it. Even when my hair was super long down past my butt, I loved the way it looked. I felt fierce with my long hair, but Once I started to learn to embrace my natural waves, one of the first things I did was cut my hair off, because I know my long hair was so thick and heavy that it was weighing my natural waves down, so my hair was kind of looking straight. So yeah, I'm just learning to embrace it and love it. And it's something that I know that, like, I'm lucky, because there's some women that just don't have the care and they really want the care, and I naturally have it. But anyway, the next thing is my eyes. I love the color of my eyes, I love the shape of my eyes, and I love how much eyelid space that I have. I have a lot of space to work with doing eyeshadow looks. And it's not like I do a lot of eyeshadow looks, but I love doing a cat eye, like a really thick, dramatic cat eye. I feel like when I do little skinny cat eyes, it looks weird. It almost looks like I'm high, because I have so much eyelid space left, and I have like this thin black line that just looks really funny. So when I do like a heavier eye look, it looks good, because I have really dramatic, thick, well, not thick, but big eyelids. It's something that I can pull off, because I feel like my eyes are just like a focal point on my face, and I don't know, I just embrace it. I love it. And the final thing is my smile. I have a really, really big smile, and it's something I didn't like about myself for a long time. And I know, like, back then, like in high school, I wasn't much of a smiler. I went through this really awkward goth phase, like, where I was just so serious. But the reason is because I was really self-conscious about my smile. And I know my little niece didn't mean anything by it, but one time when I smiled in front of her, she's like, "You look like you have a mustache." And it made me feel even more insecure about it. So I was like, I don't want to smile. But as I got older, people would compliment me on my smile, and I was just like, you know what? Maybe I do have a nice smile. Let me go ahead and, like, smile more often. So you see in my pictures, I would always, like, have a real serious face, or just that little grin, with your mouth without it open. And as I grew older, I learned to just embrace my big, huge smile, because I know it's very large. I learned to embrace it and just love it. But anyway, that's it for today. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you stick around for future videos. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. God bless.